Now comes back to his right. Throws the pass. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Flacco's going to be stacked up.
That's big time defense right there.
It's intercepted, and he's in for the touchdown.
The Ravens offense delivers the miracle.
There's some hit, there's some jawing, there's everything we thought there would be.
Hit by Polamalu.
Ball's out.
He kind of did force Jacoby Jones back into the field.
He's got Steve Smith Sr. Touchdown.
Runs to the left. Maybe a Bell touchdown. His second of the game.
Powers his way inside the 5. Touchdown. The Ravens are back in front.
Crashes. Caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 9 seconds left. You gotta be kidding me.
You got two teams that respect one another but don't like one another.
And the Ravens extend their lead.
Touchdown, Le'Veon Bell. Caught by Antonio Brown.
If you don't get fired up for this game, there's something wrong with you.
Well, what the Ravens do best, the Steelers are fully equipped to stop. Take a look at that bottom number right there. The Steelers have allowed one 100-yard rush game this year. That's not 100 yards allowed to a player. That's 100 yards allowed to a team. This is our NFL Total Access game of the week. Willie, this is one of the best rivalries in the NFL, and it runs deep, my friend. Who has the advantage, Steelers defense or Ravens offense?
Man, that's a tough one, MJ. When you talk about the battle of these guys in the trenches, two teams that have bad blood, that don't like each other, it's hard to pick, but I got to sway towards the Ravens because they have so many weapons, and it's easier for them to control the trenches. When you look right here, they've got 4 willing backs. Not even added this man. He's the ultimate weapon. You have to respond and have somebody for him at every single running play, regardless of what it is. You got to protect the edges. You got to protect every blade of grass. Now, if you're not disciplined, if you don't have gap control, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, plays like this happen. Everybody's running towards Lamar. Dobbins has the ball. He's the guy. He's the key. They got Ingram. They got Edwards. They got Hill. They got this young guy. They also use the tight ends. And then when you think you got the run, guess what? He'll pull it, and it's a play-action type pass. So when he gets that run motion, guys come off of coverage and leave the receivers wide open. This is the play. And then they have so many different formations. This is like an option. Okay, they got the Heisman. They got so many different formations that you have to prepare for, and it's going to be game specific. So it's going to be something they probably haven't seen that's specially designed for the Steelers.
Oh, Willie. Let's flip it for a second, though. Let's flip it for 1 second because can the Baltimore secondary really slow down the Steelers receiving core?
Now, I really like this receiving core, and they've totally been on fire. And I like what they've been doing with Chase Claypool. But if there's any team that's equipped to slow them down, it is the Baltimore Ravens. They've got 3 of the top DBs that can stop them. You got Peters, you got Jimmy Smith, and you got Marlon Humphreys, one of the fastest, tallest, rangiest, smartest DBs in the league. So when you talk about Juju Washington or Chase Claypool, they can match up. They can give you a lot of different fronts. They can play man-to-man and bring a lot of pressure. They can just rush forward, and they can double a couple guys and drop everybody else back into coverage. But they can do a lot of different things to confuse you. So I understand that Pittsburgh has been on the roll as far as throwing the ball down the field, making a lot of plays, and the way they've used the formations. But these guys can find their man. They can go match up, and they can say, everybody else, do your thing. We can bring everybody else. They want to bring 6 or 7, they can do it because they got the guys to line up and do it.
I love talking matchups because we have one of the best ones right here on our roster. Here's a little highlight video of our boys, D. Hall and James Jones.
Takes a snap. Here's the blitz. Tosses it out. It is picked off. He's going to take it to the house all the way. D. Hall for a touchdown.
Snap to Rodgers, looking plenty of time. Lofts it right side. Got a man. James Jones. Touchdown.
Stafford. Quick slant. It's intercepted. Picked off the end from Hall. Inside the 10. Nice move. He's going to go. The playmaker does it. Touchdown.
Snap to A-Rod. Looking around. Throws the middle.
Yes.
Touchdown. Touchdown to James Jones.
All right, D. Hall, get us ready for me versus you.
We appreciate that intro, MJ. JJ, what up, bro? We are back at it again, man. Me versus you. Tell me who you like this week.
Ooh-wee, man. I'm going division battle, man. Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers. Jaleel Alexander versus Justin Jefferson. Listen, man, this young fella is impressive, and I'm telling you right now, hey, Alexander has been playing some ball, but this young fella has been getting at it, D. Hall. And I'm telling you, he reminds me of Devontae Adams and Keenan Allen. Off the line of scrimmage, he is dangerous. Kirk Cousins is trusting him. Right here, you see him off the line of scrimmage, immediate separation, winning immediately. Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, I'm telling you, that is who he reminds me of. The good thing is Alexander gets to go against Devontae every day in practice, so he should be ready for this one. But I like the young fella in this matchup, D-Hall. He's having a big-time year. I don't think he feels like he can be covered right now, man. I like the young fella in this matchup.
And JJ, look, you absolutely right. Justin Jefferson is a stud. But I didn't think you would pick against your Green Bay Packers and here Alexander, man. I like that young fella. Ever since he came out for the draft, man, I thought this dude, his competitive nature, man. And you talked about him going against a dude like Devontae Adams every day in practice. But, man, this dude competes down in and down out, man. So I like that. I'm cool with rocking with you here, Alexander, in this matchup, man.
Hey, man, hey, you know it was hard for me, man, but listen, I know he gonna ball too. I'm excited to see the matchup, man. You got to tune in for it. Both these fellas is playing at a high level right now, man. Talk to me. Who you rolling with this week? What's your matchup?
Okay. My me versus you, it's going to be Steph versus Steph. Stephon Gilmore versus Stephon Diggs, man. And look, when you talk about Stephon Gilmore, in case you ain't figured it out, I'm rocking with the defensive player. The way he finishes on the football, man, Stephon Diggs is one of the best route runners. And so he's going to have a chance to get open. But when you see Gilmore finish, he finishes at the football. And look, I know y'all heard the whispers of trade talk. Coach Belichick squashed it. We ain't trading Gilmore. He ain't going nowhere. You best believe this dude is going to be ready for this primetime matchup against Stephon Diggs, man.
Man, as much as I want to go against you and go with the wide out and Stephon Diggs, I can't, man. Gilmore is a baller. He's playing at a high level. He follows any and everybody. He runs routes for people. Like you say, he always is around the ball. You know, whether it's punching it out, whether it's getting a pick, whether it's tipping it, he is always around the ball. It's going to be a good matchup, but I like Gilmore in this one, too. I'm rocking with the DBs. Man, I hate to say that.
So I got JJ on my side. I love it. And look, man, this battle is going to be live, man. I can't wait to check it out, man. I appreciate you rocking with me on that one. MJ, back to you.
All right, guys, after the break on NFL Total Access, Kurt Warner has a Hall of Fame scouting report on 3 quarterbacks facing unique challenges in Week 8. Who are they? What are they up against? And what's the plan now? But first, Wednesday's Best Sound.